Good morning, my ladies and my gents. Welcome to Wednesday, which means it's time for another episode of What Did You Buy Wednesday? And I'm going to break this up into two parts because I bought some stuff over the last week, and I've also got an update on the 53 Ford pickup. And I don't want to put it all into one video, so I'm going to break it into two so that you can watch one and not watch the other, or vice versa, or whatever. But anyway, what did you buy Wednesday? Uh, it's hosted by our buddy Joe over there at Big Sky Model Workshop. His attitude is everybody loves stash ads, and this is all about stash ads or ideas to help us save money or, stuff like this. So, to that end, let me go ahead and get the camera turned around and I'll show off what I've got this last week. Hang tight, we'll get to it. Okay, well, let's start with this. Um, Those of y'all who remember back the end of February, beginning of March, I did a What Did You Buy Wednesday with stuff that I got for my birthday. And this is one of them, the lavalier microphone. And I know a lot of people use them. And I've seen other content creators using them. So, okay, it actually works quite well. It works very well. The only problem is for you got the receiver here, and any of y'all who use this know this. It's got this receiver. It fits flush up against the bottom of the phone when it's plugged in. The problem is I use an OtterBox Defender phone case. I've got an iPhone 15, and it's about a year old now. But in doing so, the receiver doesn't plug in because the OtterBox is too big to let that set right up against the phone. So in order to make a video, I was having to take the case off every single time. And it's not that hard. It's a hassle. So I got to thinking, okay, what can I do? I went online, went to good old Amazon, and I found this. It comes two to a pack. I've got the other one on my phone now. It's just a USB-C extender. That's all it is. Kind of like an extension cord for like plug into the wall. We all know what we're talking about here. I did not look for lightning plug for the earlier iPhones. I did not look for Google phones. I did not look for Android. I was looking for USB-C extender. This is what I came across. Uh, Seems to work really well. It plugs right in. It brings it out far enough that I don't need to do anything. The only issue is, and this is in the comments on Amazon, and I'll provide a link to it in the description. It's stiff. It's not flexible. If you happen to drop your phone and it hits that, it can actually break where the power port is that this plugs into. You break the power port, it is hardwired on, or is hard mounted onto the main circuit board for the phone. And if you break the power port, you break the circuit board, and you're looking at least an expensive repair for them to replace the board and or possibly a new phone. It's the only drawback to it. But otherwise, it seems to work quite well. I wouldn't recommend taking it out in the field and doing a lot of stuff and everything with it. If you're going to do that, you want to get one that's flexible, that has just a little bit of a mount sticking out, and so that it doesn't break if you happen to drop it. But for use on the bench for doing this, it works great. Okay, then I went to Hobby Lobby this week. I needed some new paint brushes because these they call them. This is a blender and chisel blender and a shader. This is 3/8 inch. That's a 1/4 inch. I've got two of these and one of these because that's pretty much what they had on. But these are great for you're painting something that you need a little bit more. Like you're painting the suspension parts, for example, on a kit. And you don't want to use something like one of these big monsters, and it's too much for something like this. So you want something in between. These guys are great for that, and you can get a fair bit more coverage, but not so much, and you can still get some detail, some good close edges in it. So picked up a couple of them. Uh, Also decided I wanted some more rod. I wanted millimeter, 1.5 millimeter, but they sell, this is the Evergreen. Hobby Lobby sells these, and they're a 1/6 inch, it says. I thought it was okay. But anyway, it's a 1.6 millimeter instead of the 1.5, but hey, it works. And early last week, I ordered, ta-da! Those of you who know, I got pizza boxes. I ordered some stuff from Josh. First of all, this was in one box. It is a flathead Ford with, that's for another thing. I'll get into that in just a second. It's got Smith heads with water logs. It's got the slingshot intake with bell filters and shorty headers. I had planned on doing that other 53 Ford pickup as a hot rod, and I wanted to put a little bit hotter, a little bit cooler flathead in it. And I got to looking, and I don't got another one. So, hey, I needed to order one. These things are really pretty neat. Okay, this transmission. I've got the DRCE that didn't fit in the pickup, the 65 for a Chevy. He had two transmissions that he recommended for it. One was the Lenco, and the other one was the Chevy Power Glide. And I went ahead and decided on this other one, I'm going to go ahead and put the Power Glide in it. Why not? Let's have some fun with it. So I got me a Power Glide 350. So then I got me some other stuff, just some tachometer set. It's the modern set. Really nice. You've got you get 4 tachs, 2 of them with mount, with the mount on it, and 2 of them that you can put the mount in, and you can turn them at any angle. Each set has one with a shift light and one without a shift light. But I've been using a fair number of these, and they're really nice. You put a chrome over the front, and then you just do a wash of whatever color you want. And if you're doing the little light, you can take a little bit of, put a little bit of chrome on it, put a little bit of mullet or some type of clear. I use clear acrylics, and a colored clear acrylic on it, like red or yellow, or if you want blue or whatever color you want, you can put that on there. They're really nice. I got another set of ignition coils, and it's got a variety of different kinds in here. And they're really nice when you want something a little bit more potent for a bigger motor. And then I went through and got some Protect parts. And I have compared these to Model Roundup, which is the other place that I know of for sure that sells them, and these are quite a bit cheaper. But I got another set of the 5-point racing harness, and that is going in the, I'm going to make it with the 76 Capri, I believe. And so I need to, but that's going in that along with the C7. Then I got a couple of deals, a couple more of the braided line, the small ones. And I picked up a set of roll bar padding. Why not? It's a thin rubber tube that you can, take and split and put over it or whatever. And it talks about how to do it, and tells you to cut it to the, and cut it as needed. Make a cut one side only, lengthwise over the padding. Slip the and use suit. It can be used and blah blah blah. Blah, blah. Wire ties can be used with thread, or it tells you how you can use it. So that is what did I buy this last week. So I am going to cut this off here, and I'm going to do a second video coming up on the update of the finished 53 Ford pickup and what I've got done with that so far. So, BTEX signing out.